Oh, hi. I'm Luke Savramita. Just call me Luke. You know, when I was a wee lad, my mum always said to me, Luke, make sure you understand the 3 basic theories of learning. They are as follows: behaviorism, constructivism, and my absolute favourite, social constructivism. Okay folks, let's talk about behaviorism first. In 1911, psychologist John Watson took key elements of observation and experimental rigour, but wrote a paper of psychology as the behaviourists view it. He explained that for psychology to be taken seriously as a science, the focus needed to turn towards objective, observable behaviours, and thus a new movement began, behaviorism. So within the confines of behaviorism, we have 2 methods of what's called conditioning. Classic conditioning, in which you start with an automatic reflex. Per Pavlov, this was his dog salivating when they tasted food. So the experiment in question, dogs would salivate when they saw or tasted food. He paired this with a meaningless stimulant, in this case using a bell, to condition. Each time the bell rang, the dogs knew there would be food. Eventually, whenever the dogs heard a bell, they would salivate, even if there wasn't any food. This is a prime example of classical conditioning. The second form of conditioning we're going to be talking about is operant conditioning. B.F. Skinner did experiments surrounding operant conditioning, and to give you an example, a teenager needs to clean her room. You need a reinforcement, perhaps giving her pocket money. Each time she cleans her room, she receives this positive reinforcement. If she doesn't, however, you could also take something away or give her a chore. This is negative reinforcement. Constructivism is a worldview that suggests that learning is an active, constructive process. This is when the learner is an information constructor. In this instance, the power is shared between teacher and pupil. I'm going to read you a little quote from Learning Theories, 2018. Constructivism assumes that all knowledge is constructed from the learner's previous knowledge, regardless of how one is taught. This ties in with Vygotsky's social development theory, which is one of the foundations for constructivism. This theory argues that social interaction itself precedes development, consciousness, and cognition. Social constructivism maintains that the learning that consists of shared knowledge. This is where mixed ability sets come together to work towards a common goal. Although being a mixed ability group, this remains within everyone's zone of proximal development, whilst still challenging each individual learner. For example, if a group of children were to challenge themselves to create a bridge out of dry spaghetti and marshmallows, as you do, some children may have a greater creative background compared to others, whilst the other children may have more of a constructive background, depending on their toys or through their family. However, working together in this group, they share ideas and develop one way of building the bridge, which is beneficial to everyone's learning. Those perhaps who are more creatively inclined are able to share that with those who are less so, and vice versa. In conclusion, all 3 of these learning theories are fundamental in our understanding of child development in the modern day. But my question to you is this: do you reckon there is a definitive way of learning? Or is it important that we encompass all 3 as the most effective way to learn? I'm going to leave you with that. Until next time. Oh, hi. I'm Luke Savramita. Just call me Luke. Do you know, when I was a wee boy, my mum always said to me, Luke, make sure you understand the 3